Mr. Voto, I want to get back to this $1,500 that you're suing for your claim that she violated the lease by allowing unauthorized guests to live there. Now, I think you pointed to Clause 3 of your contract. If we can look at that, please. She had been paying her rent on time.
Yes.
But you want to fine her for allowing another unauthorized guest to live there.
Several.
Okay. It says occupancy by guests for more than 1 week or 7 cumulative days is prohibited without landlord's written consent. It says down here, violation of this portion of the agreement will result in an immediate increase of $500 per person per month. Mm-hmm. So you get to decide that you can just add $500 per person per month.
That's right.
So even if you're not the tenant that allowed the unauthorized guests, you still get $500 charged to your rent.
In reality, Judge, what it's saying is don't do it without calling me.
No, it doesn't say that to me. It says I get to charge each of you $500 if one of you violates that
No, that's the...
Well, I'm the judge here, so I'll decide what that means, okay? Let me go a little further there. It says it will result in an immediate increase in rent of $500 per person per month. This is a breach of the lease. The eviction process, you mean, is that eviction? Did you write this lease?
No, I did not.
Okay, so the eviction, are we referring to eviction?
Yes, sir.
The eviction process will ensue at the discretion of the management. So which is it, $500 or eviction? Oh, but it doesn't stop there. It gives you one other right here. According to your lease, you will forfeit all security deposit and last month's rent if applicable. That gives you quite a bit of power there. You were the one who prepared this lease or had it prepared, right?
That's true.
And she can't control what someone else does.
No, I wanted to.
But she's going to be held responsible for $500 a month, plus eviction, plus losing her security deposit, potentially for something that somebody else did.
No.
And who gets to decide? Not her, you.
Well.
And that's what you're suing for, $1,500.
Allow me to clarify something.
Please.
The $500 is per strange person, not per...
Strange.
Let me clarify.
So if someone has like 3 eyes, how early in the lease did you leave?
January of 2024.
But you said he began January?
2025.
He started the eviction in March of 2025.
No, but you said in your answer, in March 2025, just 1 month before the lease was ending, Paul tried to evict us. That means we're in the place.
Yes.
But you had moved out in January of 2024.
Yes.
Maybe you're getting your dates mixed up.
Maybe so.
No, I don't think so. I think you didn't live there for a year and a half.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Listen.
Just tell the truth. No one's trying to trick you here. Just the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I left in January 2024 because the circumstances in the place and him.
Did you know this?
I had no idea that she had moved out until the eviction process began.
He knew. He knew.
I contacted her when the rent wasn't paid.
All right.
I'm done.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both.
Okay, we have deliberated here and we have reached a verdict, but it is not unanimous. Ms. Simmons, you saying that Mr. Vada is mean, nasty, and a bully is really not relevant here. What is relevant is the terms of the lease and whether or not you violated those terms. Okay, so as to the first term, the $1,500 that he's suing for with respect to adding an unauthorized guest, we feel that's pure penalty. Where we differ is the $3,000 that he's suing you for the early termination clause. My feeling is that the early termination clause was unclear and that it appears to me to be more of a penalty than a liquidated damages clause. However, majority rules here, and Judge Juarez and Judge Tuwaldi disagree with me, and they believe that the clause is a valid liquidated damages clause. So they're inclined to award $3,000 to Mr. Vada, and therefore, because majority rules, our verdict is in favor of the plaintiff for $3,000. And Mr. Vada, I would advise you to have somebody else draft your leases.
Thank you.
Thank you. We wish you both luck.
Thank you.